Ooh. We look like we're in the Bradbury building. Blade Runner, eat your heart out. Oh, we kind of are in a lot of ways. Oh, look at us. We're in, my guess is our home, apartment building, or maybe an office. Ooh, freaky. Cool. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are back with Nobody Wants to Die. We are head first into the mystery, and we have discovered the murder at hand in the first episode. A man named Edward Green was offed. He was brutally smashed into the floor and then hung from a tree, and then the tree got set on fire because of the wires. And this burned up his Icarite. He was a man of influence, of political power, and it looks like a head of the science and research division within this world, and actually the mastermind behind the Icarite that allows for immortality. So, very significant human being, and his Icarite is toast, so he cannot be transferred. He is gone. His final death has been met, and it's up to us to figure it out. Who did it? Who done it? So let's get into it. Let's find out who did it. Very echoey.
The wet, sick smell of mold and fungus flows off the moisture-slick walls and permeates the air. Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Almost.
Almost. That is some nasty ass chocolate at that place. That's really what it smelled like. Oh.
Elevator to ground floor. Even cops don't go down there alone.
So even within the build, oh wow, it goes all the way up. Holy shit. I mean, I figured it would go up and down, but so I guess even in the buildings themselves, there's an hierarchy of living. Oh, I mean, it makes sense that like that's why the towers would be like so tall and stuff. But it's interesting that it's all mixed, I suppose. 10,000 steps every day. Your body needs it. According to federal law, your body is the property of the government. No insubordination or neglect will be tolerated. Good. Ah, so you can't just oh, that's just straight up blood. Good. We can't be neglectful of our body. So I'm assuming this is maybe where we live. Give back our bodies. Oh, so this is the big debate in this world. We know that our lovely partner grew up on the ground floor, or at least that's what she said, and then probably has made her way up to maybe our level. Like it looks like we're on kind of the mid levels here. Like obviously, clearly not at the bottom. Can't even look at it. It's so low. And obviously clearly not at the top, so we're kind of in these kind of mid areas. And I'm assuming she's kind of on the same level as us, but had a worse upbringing, Sarah. And there's us. We don't know quite what our backstory is yet, like where we came from. But it does not sound like, from the tone that she had and kind of my assumption is that the knowledge that she has on us is that we did not grow up on the ground floor like she did. Watch yourself and others for the common good. That doesn't sound cult-like at all. Sick. Give back our bodies. Oh, this whole room reminds me of Observer now. Especially with like the doors.
I think I deserve something.
Take your hands off me.
Yikes. Are we gonna do anything about that? Nope. In duty of New York City citizens. Oh. Yeah, like especially like in Observer, like you have these like little like digital doorbells and they have like eyeballs and it gets freaky. Definitely reminds me of that. A little bit brighter hallway though. Observer was dark from what I remember. Also very Blade Runner. Ooh. Rent paid. Oh, for all the world to see, don't neglect anything. Very Black Mirror, your social status. R.J. Karra, is that what it says? R and J Karra. So this is my office. Or my house. My house. Nice. This is cool. I like this place. James' apartment. 9002 Liberty Avenue. Don't drink out all of it.
Welcome home,
I have a buddy.
James Karra. How was your
Hello.
day?
Can't say. Excellent.
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 Only one corpse.
I'm glad to hear that. Due to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
Oh, that's right. They did mention that in the weather report in our newspaper.
Hard to believe it's been almost 100 years.
Wow. Player of the year. So she did mention this, Sarah, our MLB career. So we were big in the...
At parties, I said I smashed it with the ball during the game. The truth is, it was after the game. And I had a ball-shaped stone trophy. A football trophy.
The Batbreaker 2244, 100th in one season from New York Hellhounds with love. Nice. So we get to learn a little bit about James here. I'm very excited to know kind of like what snail mail. Oh, good to know that snail mail still exists. But I'm glad to, I will be really curious to kind of find out a lot more about who we are. What our tragic backstory is. Dear James, we would like to invite you to a familiarization party for Frank's new body. We are meeting at our house 7 p.m. October 26th. Please confirm and we hope to see you then. We don't want to pass each other on the streets like strangers, do we? Hugs, Frank and Aka? Asha. There we go. But it helped to read the text. So a familiarization party. That's really interesting. So like, that makes sense too, because it's like, I mean, how would you know, if somebody gets a new body, how would you know what they look like, right? That's so fascinating. It opens up so much, like, things to think about. Oh man, that's so interesting. You live more than once! A play on you only live once. That's great. You live more than once. The Other Woman. Joan Hart and Harriet Thompson. We like old movies. We don't know what bikes are.
Now that was cinema.
That's an interesting way to put it, from the perspective of this world. Huh. Little electronic parts it looks like we're tinkering with. That looks like the, not the tire, but like the, one of the things, I guess, hover tires that keep our car up.
New voicemail message from Old Bastard.
Kara, I'm waiting for a report. You know which one. I advise you to get a move on.
Oh, I'll write the report, sir. I'll say that there was murder involved. Not what you want me to write. He's gonna be like, I'm tearing this shit up too. What is this? A little plant? Oh, a little plant buddy.
You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me, and you won't have long to live.
Straight up though, me too, man. Plants and me do not get along, so I depend on machines for that. Train disaster shakes the city. Oh, they mentioned this last time. Like, Sarah mentioned this when we first got hired. So, like, the accident that happened to us 2 weeks ago within the game, was involved, like, a train or something, and then we said that it was, like, an accident, or, like, it was, like, a part of it. We get to read it. Okay, October 9th, 2329. Train disaster shakes city. Last night became a nightmare for the people of central Harlem. A city train derailed, taking a terrible toll. Dozens of people were admitted at the Consciousness Transmission Center, including 2 agents. No official cause of the catastrophe has been submitted, though there were numerous reports of explosions and gunshots. The police offer no comment. Read page 2. Okay, so maybe we were on a mission or something, chasing something down. Gunshots caused the explosion, the train derailed, and a bunch of people got killed. But because in this world you don't die, your consciousness gets transferred, so that's what they mean by Consciousness Transmission Center. I like that. It's very, like, the vocabulary is interesting. Okay. Martin Roy announces games. The owner of the famous stadium has revealed his grand plan for 2330 to organize the latest series of sporting events of this century. I'm not saying that sports are a recipe for all the world's problems, but if I can make people forget about them for a while, I'll do it. I swear I will, no matter how much it costs. The question remains, who exactly will pay for this endeavor? Interview on page 3. The right president for hard times. The president reassures citizens concerned about the controversial law reducing the age of free body subscription. He emphasizes that he is the right leader for hard times and he will not disappoint the confidence placed in him. Continued on page 4 to 6. And then the weather. Forecasters predict moderate air pollution, standard decontamination procedures, and no acid rainfall. Ooh! Temperatures low of 57 to a high of 60. Woo! So there's acid rain? Damn. Maybe we are in Fallout.
I feel like I'm taking them more and more often.
Well, you are chugging them like a drink. Last open. Oh, that's really interesting. I wish pills had that sometimes. Like, that would be really useful. Like, you know, if you're like trying to keep a fever down, you want to take something every like 4 to 6 hours, usually 6 hours for like ibuprofen or Tylenol or something like that. Like, sometimes I'll forget when I take something. It'd be nice to like have like a little timer on the top. That's like really clever. Implement that. New body allergies. Oh my god, that's something I didn't even think about. Because it's like a whole new person. Of course, there would be new allergies. New body allergies. Heave nuts, charo caprica, and cocoa aroma. Oh, wow. So you have to like really get to know, ew, like what's going on, you know, in your own body every time you get a new one. That is genuinely fascinating. Does it call the bathroom?
As usual. Finally.
Wow. That's a fascinating concept. I mean, we have something similar, right? There are places that have like a shared lavatory for the floor or like the section of apartments and stuff, depending on the place. But that's so interesting. So it transverses floors like an elevator, like the whole room and everything. Current shower module decontaminator. So that's why I need to do this. Oh, what is this? More pills. Does it cycle per apartment? Like, is this like my cabinet? Or is this like for everybody and I just get to take everybody's pills supply? My guess is that it cycles per apartment, right? Welcome the new day with a bright smile. Ads in the bathroom. Oh. Haunted by ads. Okay, let's take the shower, I suppose. I wandered into the right thing to do.
We're still using it.
Oh, sorry. Couldn't he like reverse it on me and just...
You know, if it wasn't for that badge, I would have fucked you up a long time ago.
Yeah, right back at you.
Oh, cocky, are we? Well, what's your first move then?
Powerful right hook, left jab.
Powerful right hook.
Amateur. Who starts like that? Block, left, right, and they're picking you up from the ground. What nothing.
Block, left, right. That's funny. Oh, is that what we look like?
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, it's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
That's so interesting. Because that's right? That you have to put your body up for auction, so you just get like whatever is available. That's the thing we found before.
Get moving there or what? Get out.
Oh, we're tripping some serious balls. Okay. Also, he looks younger than like I would expect, but that makes sense, right? Because you can switch out your body. Oh, that's so interesting. Ooh, the sci-fi fascination.
I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board.
Yes, sir, but I want to explore your apartment a little bit more. Oh, there's a lot of things.
those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street.
That's why we have the familiarization parties. I'm guessing these are friends of his?
When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage.
Photo montage? Not photo manipulation, or probably means the same thing, just an interesting way to put it.
A sound mind and a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like.
These are the baseball days when we were young and healthy.
I had to sell this car. The car was great, but started to fall apart. And it wasn't safe either.
Especially not flying around in the high skies. You're gonna get toast.
I don't know how I was lucky enough to even meet a woman like that.
What happened to her is the question. Read email. Look at my little... Very retrofuturism. Dear Mr. Karra, congratulations on getting a new body. We hope the synchronization has gone smoothly. At the same time, we want to present you with a list of the documented ailments and defects of your new shell. Lactose intolerance, bronchial asthma, scoliosis, allergy to heave nuts, charo caprica, cocoa aroma, and hypertension. We wish you many happy years in your new body. Aha. So I think I feel like this was in my brain, but I didn't really connect the dots. So in the train, he died. And his old body was put out of commission entirely. So that's what happened 2 weeks ago, is that we switched bodies, I guess. And we're still not okay? I guess mentally not okay, right? Like we have to recover from the accident mentally, because obviously we lived through it. Because when they were saying, like, I hope you've recovered, and like something about the train, in my mind, because we're not in the century of switching bodies at the moment, in my mind, I was thinking like, oh, he got like injured from that, but like no, he was toast. That's like he died, but his brain was able to be moved to a new body, and of course because likely because of his monetary status, his financial status, right, he has to pay for what he can pay for. So as far as like bodies goes, he doesn't get a pristine, healthy, sound body, right? He gets one that has a couple of defects, right? There's that. Very interesting. So we're putting the pieces together. I like this. We're kind of getting it going. Very fancy safe right there. So we want to sit on the couch, and I think we found everything in his apartment so far. Oh, yeah, we found everything in the apartment so far. Move the couch. We're making some space. Are we doing the board with the red string? Oh, look at us. Log in. Ooh, do we get like a Nom and Jaden like board? Go through the files. You know, like ask Sarah for help. Act behind Sarah's back. Oh, that's an interesting choice. She went behind our back to do like call the cops on the cops, like call her boss to like that it wasn't an accident and all that jazz. And that we were investigating. I wonder if she knew, actually, if she did that, or if she just got freaked out by the fact that it wasn't what it was supposed to be when we walked in. She did betray us, so there's that. But I don't really feel like getting on her bad side. I feel like we should try to work together, because it looks like we're going to need her access the whole time for this game, because ours isn't working at the moment.
Sarah?
How's the job going?
To complete my report, I need to summarize the evidence. I need access to the system.
You heard Chief Steiner. He wants it classified as a suicide and sent straight to him.
Should the report be professional or not? That's throwing it back in her face for sure. I'm a senior and need access, okay? I'll owe you. And we didn't unlock the last thing. That's not good. That means we didn't find something. That's twice now. I mean... 2 is kind of a weak thing. 3...
Do you want to do this professionally or not?
Karra, damn it. Don't try to sweet talk me. Do you
know
think
you like
I
your
don't know why the
professionalism.
chief put you on restricted duty? I read your wife's case file.
Ooh. I want to know.
Forgive me for mentioning her, but it was the same kind of suicide.
Same kind of suicide. Being thrown from the balcony and then burned by a tree?
Sarah, listen to me very carefully.
Oh, we unlocked the nice thing. It's your name on the report.
We're in this together, and it's a lot bigger than the chief. Sooner or later, the report will make it to the top brass, and we'll both be fucked. Unless we consider all the circumstances in the report.
Oh, fuck.
Exert pressure, say nothing. I mean, it sounds like she already gave up the ghost by saying that, because she knows we're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I have access, so I analyze, and I put the evidence on the board. Is that clear?
As clear as day.
Okay. I'm sorry for bringing your wife up like that.
Yeah, fuck you, by the way.
Look, let's not.
I don't know what happened, and I wanted to know more.
One by one.
But
If
that's
we agree
low
with
blow.
conclusions, we move on. You'll agree with me sooner or later.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner you can write the report.
That's the spirit.
If our
I
wife
should
died...
clear up Sarah's doubts about the murder. First, I have to prove that somebody else was there besides Green. And when Sarah takes the bait, I'll convince her about the rest.
Okay. So we're gonna play her game in order to play our game. Literally and figuratively. But really quickly, if Sarah's saying that our wife died in the same type of suicide, and the game's description, sorry to go like extra meta here, I usually try to like, that's why I try to like not know as much information about the game, but the game mentions serial killers, so I wonder if our wife was like the first, and like she was actually murdered, and this guy was murdered in the same line, right, next in line, basically, the next victim, and we just don't know that they're connected yet. But that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna back to the situation at hand. Pick up the clue. So what is this? I should clear up Sarah's doubts. What is the clue? So I pick each one of these up. Commemorative watch. Inside the watch is a picture of Green, Kovalev, Park, and the inscription reads "To the bestest of friends." Yes, we saw this. Okay, so that's the watch. The wound in the back that could have been a stab wound, or it could have been when he broke through the balcony, but I think we decided it came through the balcony. He jumped. Green slipped a cable noose around his neck. The jump backwards at an awkward angle. A weird symbol in a circle carved on the tree a long time ago. That's the Ouroboros that we saw. The Icarite's been completely destroyed. Reconstructions show fluid running down from Green's nose and eyes. Short circuit. The reconstruction shows Green tearing cables loose and then flooding the transformer with alcohol. That's what caused the short circuit and started the fire. The beating... reconstruction shows Green thrashing and his head smashed into the floor as if he was taking a beating. And then this bottle, snake-marked bottle with a strange thick liquid. And I don't know if we told Sarah about that. We turned our camera off for that moment, and we've been seeing it, so there's something significant about it. So we need to plant her doubts. So in order to give her a doubt that it might have been murder, that not a suicide, essentially, which one of these would serve that purpose, basically, right? I think this one, right? He jumped backwards at an awkward angle. If you were gonna kill yourself, why wouldn't you just jump, like, the path of least resistance, right?
It'll be hard to defend the theory about these cables. The moment of the fall is puzzling.
I want to say that someone kicked him, but we don't have enough.
I know.
So I think that's significant. And then the fresh wound on his back, I mean, it could have been from the fall, right? And if he did it himself, he would have inflicted that wound anyway. This is definitely suspicious. Like, why would he have a gift from himself in his own house?
Guess which one's the best friend?
Nope.
I have to wonder if someone just dropped it here, or if they threw it back in Green's face.
I feel like that's kind of... And then where's... This, I mean, the head smashing into the floor for sure.
Who's doing the beating? A fucking ghost?
Excellent question.
Literally. So what are we doing? Drunken path. None of this is convincing. He puts the noose on himself. For all I know, he could have had one too many and slipped and fell. So I have to add enough things here to break this hypothesis. Okay. I mean, I don't think this...
Got something?
Nah, it's nothing.
So we haven't told her about it. Why hang yourself if you're also gonna start a fire?
Look, you don't have to try to convince me that Green is behind everything.
Suit yourself.
So she doesn't like that one.
Somebody had to be pretty damn determined to fuck Green's Icarite up this bad.
Somebody. Right. Could have been Green himself.
So she has comments.
This is creepy.
Ugh, looking at this makes my skin crawl.
You don't want to know what it's doing to mine.
Oh, by the way, I looked up the voice actor because I was like, I feel like they sound familiar. Sarah's voice actor is not Catherine from Soma, but I don't recognize where she's from, but she's obviously doing a great job. But the actor that plays the detective, I was like, he's got that very detective voice. He actually played Snake in one of the old games, so I was like, maybe that's where it's coming from.
He could have cut himself, maybe.
Like how? Shaving?
She doesn't have any doubts there. And then we need, what, one more? The reconstruction of the beating is a solid lead, but the second one seems too hazy. Okay, so that doesn't work. So the beating is a good one. The jump isn't good. The watch isn't good. Maybe the fresh wound?
And we've got it.
Okay.
Start somewhere.
I was hoping for more enthusiasm.
Not gonna happen.
Ouch.
Okay.
I think she's about
we
as
still have
enthused as
shit,
you, buddy.
But we can at least ask 2 questions. First, what's the actual cause of death? Second, who's the culprit and what's his motive?
Solid,
Are you
solid.
saying you're getting involved?
I've already changed my mind.
Are you the same with guys?
I won't correct you on everything you just said that was wrong. Besides, I'm looking for more information about the evidence. But seriously, no more jokes.
Don't be sexist. I can't tell what that was supposed to come up with. Like, are you the same with guys?
Interesting tidbits.
Please share.
Only with friends. But I'll make an exception for you.
Okay. Oh. She's dropping in more evidence for us. Okay. So what's this? Green's journal. Jane, Salma, and Kovalev. They're the only ones that Green had meetings with on the day he died.
We had guests. What do we know about them?
Kovalev is a smuggler and the owner of Icarus. And Salma, as you know, is that famous psychologist and a psychiatrist.
Oh yeah,
A
I totally know
smuggler and
that.
a shrink. Quite a pair of farewell guests.
Interesting. Traffic cam photo. Just before the incident near Green's apartment, a traffic camera caught Park speeding with his arm around Jane Salma in the passenger seat.
Apparently, he had a heavy foot.
He was just showing off to a girl.
If I had such a fancy car, I wouldn't need a girl for anything.
Alright, James, calm down. Laboratory analysis showed traces of gunpowder on Green's
I would have
hands.
seen a shootout in the reconstruction.
Must have happened before.
Maybe he shot someone?
Weird. We didn't catch that. It's interesting that we wouldn't catch like an analysis like that, especially since we had like, I know it wouldn't show up on the UV gun, but the fact that we have tools that can, like the UV gun, for example, it told us what blood type he had, so it did a lot more than just see like what is there. It's interesting that we don't have tools to do like a more in-depth analysis, like DNA, you know, kind of testing or anything like that. It's just very interesting to see kind of where our limits are as far as like the technology that we have access to is. Toxicology report. A large concentration of ambrosia, pharmaceuticals, and some other substances with phony names.
He didn't glow at night by any chance. Because of everything in his blood.
Many drugs are rare, withdrawn, or from government projects. Wait, how do you know if Green doesn't glow at night?
I want to talk about it. We haven't known each other long enough.
What does that mean? Glow at night? Like, literally physically glow? So I bet this, like, strange liquid is maybe one of the phony named substances. Just a wild guess. So we need to break two things. How did Green die? Or I guess posit two things. Who would want Green dead and why? So how did he die? So the Icarite completely destroyed showed fluid running down his eyes and nose. And then... So, okay. These two things kind of go together. Let me organize this a bit. So we have the traffic cam photo, which is Park speeding and Jane Salma is the girlfriend. And then Park is one of the friends on the commemorative watch. And then Jane Salma and Kovalev are the only two people that we actually had meetings with. And Kovalev is the other person in the watch picture. So there's two of them. Okay. So one was speeding near our apartment, and the other one came to visit us, which is interesting. But Jane Salma came to visit us, and she was in the car with the other guy. But he did not come to visit us on the day of our death. Well, on the day of... He did not come to visit Green on the day of his death. Okay. I almost got murdered, sole suspect there, trying to investigate my own death, and it's not quite it. So cause of death could be the fluid running down the eyes, could lead that there was maybe something more than just the hanging, like maybe it was poisoned or something. But the hangman, I mean, is definitely a tell for cause of death. So let's start with that first.
Why did he go to so much trouble?
To get past the police reconstructor?
The sequence of events worries me.
So that's not working. So maybe the fluid?
There's nothing complicated about this.
That works.
But what next, James? This is clear, and?
I know. Give me a minute.
So how did he die? Oxidized Icarite means a final death. 1 in a billion case. How could this happen? Maybe... the short circuit, right? Nope. Because, like, it burned him, right? But maybe the hangman? But I don't think that's how it would happen.
I've always wanted to fly a helicopter.
What?
It's all magnetic now, so it's literally hanging in the air. And when you fly downward, you're dropping.
Interesting. I guessed it might have been the hangman, but it's not the alcohol thing either in the cables. So my guess, my next best would be the toxicology report, probably.
We know what's going on. Now we only need the motive and the perpetrator.
Yeah. Then tea and we'll find Kennedy's killer before an evening snack.
Who?
Oh, geez. How did you even get through high school?
What, did I pass? I used to play baseball. You forgot? And I was fucking great at it.
Right. Now I remember.
No studies, only baseball, I suppose. Okay. Who would want Green dead and why? Well, it has to be one of these three, right? The commemorative watch, the traffic cam photo, and the last two people that came to visit him the day that he died. That seems too obvious, though. We'll put it first, but it seems too obvious. So that definitely helps. Let's move this, because it has nothing to do with it. This is the short circuit and the hangman. Short circuit and the hangman. Two people saw Green the day he died. The smuggler and the psychologist could either have had a motive. The watch, maybe? I don't know how it gives us a motive, though, but they're all connected.
Looks like something we can build a case on, anyway.
Well, that's a lot of enthusiasm, which I don't share.
Hey, keep it to yourself.
Whoa, whoa, I'm not trying to say we don't have anything.
I didn't say you were. Now stop yelling.
You yelled, too.
James, this is fun, and I'd play 3 more games of solitaire, but it won't prove anything.
What else do you need?
More facts, or it's a waste of effort.
Okay. I feel like I should have organized this better, like at the other side of the room. We're getting kind of smushed in this corner over here, but it's fine. The former smuggler might have dosed Green with a poison that destroys Icarite. We're missing the murder weapon. This thing, no? Was that it? Conclude analysis. Oh. Yeah, see, this doesn't implicate poison, just maybe a reason for its existence, maybe the poison. Like, maybe he had a pact with his friends to destroy his Icarite. I don't know. I don't know! I mean, I think it's a lot more sinister than that, but we'll find out. So, Koev and Green saw each other on the day he died. They also linked by a sentimental object found at the crime scene. Solid lead. So, Icarite can be destroyed by an incredibly rare acidic poison, almost impossible to procure. Such a massive problem for the cops, they'd rather delete it from the report. Who was able to kill Green like that? Looks like Green took a serious beating, probably gave himself that strange wound too. This has to be enough to convince Sarah there was somebody else there. Sarah, I have something for you. This might be something in a bottle. Something that Kovalev used to destroy Green's Icarite. It's time to go all in. Okay, I guess we tell her.
We need to talk seriously.
Is this some lame engagement joke?
What? No, it's not like that.
You both
I
are
just
weird
have something for
with
you.
your jokes.
If it is, however, some stupid joke, I will get fucking mental on you.
There is one more piece of evidence.
Sorry? Why don't I know about it? It's not in the archive.
Because it's not a photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you're joking. I'm begging you.
It turns out I think it is indispensable.
You took physical evidence from the crime scene? They'll put us in jail for this. Oh, shit. I take it back. I'd rather have the engagement ring.
Beautiful. A vial of strange liquid. Probably poison. This creepy voodoo symbol on it makes it more mysterious. More importantly, the material of the vial might retain fingerprints. What do you think?
Show me. If you have any more stolen evidence up your ass, you better get it out now before you hurt yourself.
Yeah, get it out.
Not this time.
Consult your doctor. There's even a term for it. Kleptomania. Symptoms include paying for it someday.
Paying for it someday. Look, I think we all get a little kleptomania in games, okay? I loot everything. So, do I send it to her? What's the deal? Send the bottle. I do send it to her.
97-fucking-6.
Around Liberty Island, huh?
None of your business.
Yeah. So spicy.
Everything was in Sarah's hands now, which was neat, since my own hands were shaking in a delirium I inherited after some punk I've never known.
That'd be the new body, right?
And one more thing. In the meantime, please send that damn report.
What about evidence analysis?
You got evidence illegally, and you want to put it in an official report?
Right, I'll send the report, or let's hold off. We took it without anybody knowing. We turned off our camera on purpose. I think we want to do this under the radar, so I guess we'll just send the report?
I'll send it as is. Maybe we'll find something else later.
Or we can just pretend none of this ever happened. A complicated and unfortunate accident in which Icarite... Damn it, what am I doing? A specific fraud theory that doesn't quite... Wait.
Lying is not the strong suit here.
Numerous clues indicate the involvement of third parties. Suicide or accident is excluded.
The boss is gonna be pissed. That's funny. Ooh, this is cool. Light a cigar. We unlocked it because we stole it. That's right. Oh, well, might as well. Oh man, this is cool. What a view. I know we're not at like the tippy top, but honestly, this is a kick-ass view. The city, the floating cars above and below. Honestly, this is pretty sick. Oh, okay, we'll light the cigar.
A cigar worth 3 salaries of mine,
tastes best when it's free. Real tobacco tastes real good. With the bitter taste of everything we've lost. What we get is fake views, fake smells, the fake food, fake hope for rats locked in an ever tighter cage. Green's legacy. So yes, I took a single cigar for compensation, and wish I'd taken more. I also have a grim certainty that no more compensation is forthcoming. Regarding Green, the chasm between the past and the present seemed to be hard to swallow, even for him. Was he getting himself full of ambrosia? Because all these little souvenirs of a long-gone world aggravated his desynchronization?
Interesting. He's 120 years old. He acts like...
I wonder. Thoughts like this, triggered by things we've lost, could they increase desynchronization? Is that why Green stuffed himself with ambrosia?
Maybe so.
James, are you in front of the board?
No, I went out for a breather.
That sample. You were right. It's definitely poison, but that's not all. There was a fragment of a print on it. I managed to reconstruct it and search the database.
Oh yeah, baby.
So, who does the print belong to?
It's a damn big fish. Slippery, too.
Oh, you gonna make me beg? What's the fucking name?
I don't want to say right now. Somebody on the street might overhear. I sent you everything by snail mail. Let me know as soon as
Snail
you get
mail.
Deja vu.
If it's snail mail, it's gonna take forever. Okay, really quickly though. Very interesting what she has to say, and I'm very excited to see that fingerprint. But he said he was about 120 years old. If the year is 2329, he would have been born in, like, what, 2209? I just did the math for it. Even being as old as he is, 120 years old, it's kind of strange to me that he longs for the items of our world now, right? Real cigars, real food, not synthetic things. So, like, I guess the question is, like, when were those implemented? When do we run out of resources to the point where everything becomes synthetic? And then when did, like, we start building this, you know, system of, like, hierarchy in terms of, like, the highest to the literal lowest in society, like, vertically shown in the cities and stuff like that? He seems to be longing for things that, I guess what I'm trying to say is that he seems to be longing for things that I feel like he himself would never have experienced, really. He just dreams about it from, like, the movies that he's seen or things that are carried from the past that he might have grown up with. But I don't know that he would have experienced stuff like that if he doesn't even know what a bike is, and he knows what a regular car engine is, and he doesn't know, like, I don't know, like chocolate and things like that. Like, they don't know, like, facts about that, like, if he had grown up with it, he would know it, right? Don't throw it. Whoa. Don't fall off either, man. We're still recovering from the last one. This is cool, though. We're in, like, what, the neon sign or something? That's pretty sick. Alright, let's get into the apartment. I wonder what the sign says. I'm sure we saw it from the view in the other one. I just don't remember what it says. Too close to read it. Getting home. Is there anything to explore, though? Just really quickly, like up here or something? Oh, nope. What's this? Need some booze. Ask for Tom. Okay. Hell yeah, Tom. Oh. Join the police. Feel the strength of justice. Alright. Climbing in through the window. That's a pretty sick view he's got there.
President calmed people down, promised to veto, and then what do? He signed as soon as the bill landed on his desk. The president is nothing but a pen in the hands of corrupt politicians. A stooge. A disgrace. Did you hear? He signed it. That lying piece of shit.
My neighbor heard the radio. Well, no, I guess everybody heard the news, but the fact that he can yell through the wall at me is great. I'd be like, yeah, I heard it! Snail mail. That's pretty quick snail mail.
Deadly poison is atropine.
Kovalev.
Okay, great.
Current body owner. Oh lord. Atropine. Harmful for Icarite. Woo! Very interesting. So his buddy killed him or got pinned?
It was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh?
Pinned on it. Like they're trying to implicate him, right? We have to get to him. What did I tell you?
We have to get to him. Are you in? Can I count on you?
Look, James, I admit, you were right. This is pretty damning evidence. But Kovalev never leaves Icarus.
Right. And to get in, we'd have to be a big fish. One of the biggest.
Exactly.
Special announcement. Engine problems have been reported aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to stay at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
How convenient! Oh! What happened? We're gonna go on like
James,
maintenance?
did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you alright?
Yeah.
The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
My
Pass up a
plant!
No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late, bye!
Too late, bye! So the thing that boards to Icarus just
The bar
crash
was
landed
named
right on
Icarus
us.
and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap. Or at least my very neighborhood.
Literally, though. This is so interesting. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna monkey our way into the crash and then let it take us. Right to the dude. What is this irritating ringtone? Hello?
James, are you hearing this?
Fire
Ma'am.
department
Oh,
on site.
shit.
Ambulances in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Sounds like good advice.
Good advice indeed. Holy fuck. Are we in it now, or are we getting to it? That's the question. I think we're getting to it.
All you sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowd pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Guess I am.
Yes, I am. This is really fascinating, like having to deal with like a new self. What is that? Is it a record? Barry McAllister. The Moon. Enemy of prosperity. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, we are on board. Ha ha ha. Look at us. So we ran right into it. Right inside. Shit's on fire. And we're gonna go find Buddy Boy. Could he be in here? Like actually? Or... Ooh. Is he the next victim? And they planted it to make it look like he killed the other guy, right? Kovalev. And... But he's actually like the next victim in line, and like they're gonna make it look like somebody else killed this guy, and then we gotta go chase that person, and that person's gonna be a danger. I don't know. I'm jumping the gun, but it's exciting. And we've read this. Didn't we read this? Wasn't this on the other newspaper? This is the one from our car, right? From the first episode? We read that. 111.1 FM. Government authorized. Aware citizen, aware society. How the little cartoons remind me of like the Pip-Boy cartoons. Scandalously perfect. Body auction held every Friday. Damn, okay. Oh, is there something else in here? Oh, shit. Anybody hung from a ceiling or anything with strangely looking familiar? It looks like the tree almost, you know what I mean? Like from the first one.
Seems they didn't wait for the gravity to do the killing. Swell. I prefer to interrogate corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
Oh,
James,
wow.
evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Turn the camera on. Icarus bar.
Shit. What the fuck?
It looks strangely like
Question.
that dude's apartment.
Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like.
Oh shit. Is Kovalev among the victims? That's right, so he should be on here. We gotta go find the fucker. Oh, okay, so we just gotta go to every corpse and see who's around.
How about this guy?
Not even close. Quit fucking around.
Can we look at the watch to see? Oh no, we don't have an inventory system, I don't think. Because I would like to like see what his face looks like again, because I don't remember. Oh, there's another dude.
Recognize it?
Doesn't match the one on file. Keep looking.
Dude, he's got a fucking knife through his head. Are we sure this wasn't murder?
At least it sheds some light on the matter.
Take these pictures.
AM something? Oh wow, yeah, look at all this.
I bet the contents of this bar cost more than the place itself.
Probably.
You know the feeling when you're not even aware something exists, so you don't need it, but as soon as you see it?
Pouring from a bottle is such a hard job.
Depends how much you drink. That's all that's left of the bar. Guess I was late for the ride.
Yeah, too bad you missed your chance to die screaming in a fire.
Well, we kind of died screaming in a train crash, so I think we are even. You know what I mean? Oh, there's another dead bro. He's toast.
Drenched in his own blood.
This isn't Kovalev.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure.
Fuck. Interesting. Is there any evidence from before the bar explosion? Oh, looks like over here there is. Hopefully I don't set myself on fire. Here we go, baby. Investigation time.
Boss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. I was talking about the booze.
We said what a loss for the booze. Okay, so now we gotta go back in time a little bit. And we're pulling a lot of power, remember? This thing pulls power somehow from our environment. So we gotta find the bubble. Is it over here? Not quite. Where's the anomaly? Aha, over here. Can I get to it? Yes, we can. What is that? Safe? Whoa. Like a little bubble of
Outside. The contents should survive.
locked.
Shit, do you recognize this?
Same as green.
I wonder what's inside.
James,
Same
don't
as
even
green.
think.
We have to reconstruct
Oh.
the lock.
The symbol. I was like, same as James, did we find it safe? But it's actually the symbol that was carved in the tree.
Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James,
Not yet.
robbing Kovalev is not the same as swiping a cigar from a corpse.
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
Hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm
Fine.
fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Literally, this is fine. That's not an issue.
What
Oh,
do you
this guy
think?
got impaled. He was skewered. It was an accident. I think that's an
Accidents
accident.
happen to people. Just bad luck.
I'd say his luck was a little worse than bad.
Because, like, there's debris and shit everywhere. Oh. We want to redo this anyway? Oh, but he's got a gun. There was a shootout. So back over here, it looks like. I think the impalement, obviously, was an accident. Oh.
I wonder if the bartender's hand is still working.
Shouldn't you be sober at work?
Nope.
Officially off duty, remember? I can break in and at least check the bar's latest order.
Oh. That would be interesting.
Whiskey sour, old-fashioned. More than 20 times.
No.
Ordered from the lounge next to the main stage.
It moved all over the bar before it got here.
Oh, and we can like tell where the order was from. That's sick. Look at our technology killing it. Interesting. Oh, we got two things to look at. And then whatever's happening with this guy.
Dude must have drowned in his own blood.
We did mention
You
that.
didn't stand a chance.
I'll check the tracks.
Tracks. Oh my goodness. There's so many things to do. Okay, one thing at a time. So over here, the arm served something? Okay, this is where I guess where it started from. So then I guess we continue.
You find something?
Nope.
Is that a handprint?
Oh. How did we miss that? Wait, wait. Who touched it?
It matches the bartender's hand.
That makes no fucking sense.
Unless...
No.
Nope.
Makes no fucking sense.
Huh. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got this guy. UV lamp. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. ORH plus. Oh. A lot of blood. Oh, we got handprints going on. He crawled all the way here. So he looks like he was also poisoned. I mean, if you're drowning, if you have that much blood excurted, like, coming out of you, he's crawling in, like, blood everywhere. Feels very Death Stranding with the... Oh, so he's walking here, right? We've got hands... Oh, no.
Looks like he was walking from the side of the politician's box when it blew up.
And, like,
Bet he
throwing a
conspired
blood.
with them. Who's that?
That's my guess. Poor fucker. Going back.
Must have been hit by some shrapnel from the blast.
Oh. And I guess he was bleeding out then. I thought he was like throwing up the blood because he said he drowned in his own blood. So maybe the shrapnel hit his lungs and caused it to drown.
This body looks familiar.
Yeah. Reminds me of someone.
Ooh. Crawls all the way over there.
He crawled all the way here and died in the bar explosion? I won't get anything else out of it for now.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're kind of like slowly getting the pieces of what happened from all angles, basically. So that guy's charred like fuck. He is literally just a piece of ash. So something over here. Because this guy had the gun. I guess we didn't reconstruct him. I feel like the pipe is an accident, but maybe not. But I think
that much force? I didn't stand a chance.
Woo, 224 miles per hour. Holy shit. Yeah, no way. That was an accident. It looks like he was like in the middle maybe of the shootout or falling, and then this just fucking impaled him. Woo! Down. So in here somewhere. What is this? Analyze. Looks like a piece of the tubing.
Someplace else.
Glass and electrical components, like neon tubing. Woo! I'm getting the hang of the little reconstructy thingy. Okay, and then.
Supposed to be losing altitude.
Well, yeah, the place is going down, right?
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
Oh.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Deadly
James,
effective.
begging you.
Okay, so he hit the neon sign. It came out from when they hit the impact. So it came from this sign right here, which is actually from the outside, not from the Icarus itself.
He's got something on his neck.
He what? He does? Oh. Nils Dean.
Check it out for me, would you?
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Corruption.
Jealous?
Yeah.
Scandal. Interesting. I like that we're just jealous that he's in like a higher society than we are. At least we can commiserate together, you know? What's going on?
Gunshot wounds.
Yeah, this was definitely not an accident.
No, for sure not. But the impalement, I think, was. So they were in a shootout. I mean, I figured as much with the gun out, you know? A smidge back. So he got shot. Blood. His blood.
He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
And
The marks will be visible under UV.
Yes,
Thanks,
ma'am.
detective.
We were getting to that moment. We were just remarking upon the blood, ma'am. So
What do you make of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
So he got shot and he walked from over here. Oh. Made a mess, sir.
Blood
Oh.
leads all the way to the lounges. Must have come from there.
Okay. Got shot over here. Bang. And then stumbled over this way. Trying to get away, right? And then got impaled by the fucking neon sign. Yowza. So he's gonna come. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to back up to see it a little bit better, but it's alright. Ho ho ho, he jumped over. Damn. Alright, and then back it. No. Okay, a little bit more
Hit
forward.
in the air. Had a hard landing.
Oh shit, so he was jumping and then got shot. Oh, right there. The blood splatter. And then got shot. Bang. Got up and tried to run. He got shot in the leg.
Tough guy. He kept his cool.
I mean,
For all the good it did him.
got impaled instantly.
Let's see where he jumped.
Up here. Can we get up here? There we go. Oh, another dead guy. Oh, that's the whole thing up here.
Couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Nah, he would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. We'll identify him later.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can pay not to be in the database or not to be. My goodness.
Nailed him right through the head.
So he shot him. I wonder if the cop shot him or if he was trying to protect him. Right?
What is that? A brand name?
Could be.
TK?
Or maybe somebody's initials.
Briefcase, no?
Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories.
Oh. Using the X-ray. So, oh, whoa, it can do a lot.
The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead.
Hail
Turned the lounges into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
I was gonna say, is he saying that out loud or? So this guy jumps. We can't go any more back than that, okay. So he gets shot. Yowza. Through. Oh my god, the fucking blood. Okay, now back more.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed.
So they were chatting here. He gets shot. He jumps over and gets winged in the leg and then impaled. And the lock is open. Right there. Look at that. Bang. And as that happens, from over there, all the way at the bar. And then he jumps over. He gets shot. He's dead. And he runs for it.
Ram. Agile body. Fast reaction time. Grade B. Maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
Maybe a deal? Who is the victim?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
I was gonna say, it's like sitting right here.
Okay. Lock works. Let's see.
Cash.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body.
I mean, we figured they're having like a deal, right?
Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
I've seen the agent before. Shall we inform the Cheech? I won't judge him now.
Hey, I remember that agent. From Rachel's case.
James.
No, listen. If he's the guy hired to do the dirty work with Rachel, and he was up to no good here, too.
We really don't have time for this.
Right, okay. I'll haul ass. I don't
We're
think
trying to
we'll
make
get any
connections.
more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on.
You've never been tempted to...
No, put it down.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely...
just asking.
Okay, but this is very interesting. I guess it's because, like, we opened the case because we went back in time. But, like, in my brain, I would be like, isn't that, like, constructed money, like, under the construction? But I guess it's because we physically reconstructed, like, opened the suitcase, you can actually take it. It's really interesting. I kind of wonder how the physics of that works. Like, are these people, like, dead puppets now that they've been reconstructed in the positions that they were in? Or is it like an illusion, right? Like, my assumption would be that it's an illusion, but because we're able to pick it up and we're tempted to take the money, I mean, it's kind of interesting that it might not be. There's a lot going on. Let's go to this side of the room. This guy's toast.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Fear of fire. He'll recover. Will he?
Fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
True. To a guy like that, cost of a new body is no worse than paying a parking fine.
No. I guess that's true. He's just buying a new body. Got money for it. That's so wild. Like, I'm looking at all these people like they're toast, but they're clearly not. Like, they will be okay. Unless, well, except for like the guy who's, oh fuck, who's Icarite got shot out of him. But so there's some wounds that are too damaged to repair. Although they did say it would take years, but years still implies that it's possible.
Runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with green. The main shareholder of Denner?
Fucking Demmer.
Uh-oh, so the other guy. But Kovalev is not here so far, at least that we can identify. If he was here, it would seem like he's the perpetrator, but I think they're framing him and they're gonna kill all 3 people in that photo. If I know my noirs. Damn, this guy got fucking cooked. Oh, excuse me.
Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries.
Ouch. From what, though? I guess a fall, maybe? Or the debris that fell on him, maybe?
He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
What does it look like to you?
Oh, fuck, he got set on
Something
fire.
exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Ugh.
The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah,
Ammonium
well, suffering's
sulfate
nothing new.
Mixed with
Especially for
ethyl
people who
glycol
eat
nitrogen.
Demmer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so.
He's so bitter about the Demmer food, the synthetic food. It does glow. Oh, there it is. Where did it come from? Show me. So he's dripping?
It's like the center of the blast was in this lounge.
Uh-oh. Ammonium sulfate. Woo! This poor fucker got flung from here? Oh, man.
Time to check on Park's friends.
He was just hanging out
Huh?
here.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
I like the glowy parts of his suit. So like all the way back. Did he drink it? Just like the other guy? Like maybe he drank poison? So who's this guy?
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Somewhere. Who's this?
A scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But, yes, indeed, Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar? Identical?
I did not see this. Did I miss finding that?
It's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence.
No, not yet.
But Selma was in the car with Park, right? With that we know. If there was a way to analyze more detail on that, because I definitely didn't see that type of detail.
Weird. I can't read the Icarite.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it.
Blocked. Oh, ho, ho. So the blast happened. This guy ran for it?
I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government.
Interesting. I feel like there's like this extra world of knowledge that I need that I don't know. We're kind of finding out about more slowly.
Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Well, this is like a bar for like the elite, right? So like not really many people would be in here anyway that they wouldn't already know of.
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that.
Looks like they can. Maybe... Okay. Can we read it first? Well, okay, let's...
Roy was planning the games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Oh, just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. You know, sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Oh no, I wanted to read it! I had a feeling... Damn it. Is there... There's no way to... I can't get that bag. Damn it. Okay, well, hopefully you guys are able to read a little bit of it more than me.
Fuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right.
We're so bitter. I mean, there's definitely a lot of politics that seems like really fuck us over, right? The non-elite. Also, it's interesting that, like, since this reconstruction, it doesn't burn me. I know it's a reconstruction, but, like, it's just interesting. If we're tempted to, if it can open, like, physical things and we can pick up, like, the documents and stuff, that means that, like, the physics are being manipulated within the world, but the explosion is not. There's more up here? I thought we completed this. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, we completed this. Okay. It's just still giving me the options, I guess.
There's blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp.
UV lamp.
Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Looks like he spilled a few Bloody Marys, so to speak. Let's follow the trail.
Oh my god, we actually found his blood trail. Does he have like a panic room that he went to?
Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Same one that set Park on fire.
Kovalev started walking from this spot. Bleeding like a faucet. Maybe even more than that dead UC.
Ooh. Oh, there he is. Where the fuck did he come from? Interesting, okay.
Someone shot him.
Who shoots a bartender? It'll become a suicide? Who shoots a bartender?
Lunatic, sure a bartender. An endangered species. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Just to avenge the bartender.
Got the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier.
For real. Come from up there, huh? Came from up on the balcony, I think. Do I need to go over there? Nothing's really triggering me over here. So, up? Oh no, I think I leave. following. Kind of making it up the stairs. Oh, there he is.
The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Maybe the dead guy up here?
A decent suspect.
Yeah, literally.
He's
And they
great
have
at playing
earpieces.
That guy. Really in character.
Bro.
Caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself.
Whoa, oh my god. Fuck. We got thrown right into it. Holy smokes. Okay. So he gets shot. He wings Kovalev first, though. Maybe Kovalev wings him. Or, well, doesn't wing. He gets him. Fucking shoots him dead. Analyze the
You
blood.
check the DNA.
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basment.
Oh? Means nothing?
That doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I didn't figure it would. He works for Phalanx.
Miller's livestock.
Bodyguard type. Okay. Security. So the question is, was he shooting to kill or did he wing the guy on accident? It looks like he shot to kill.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev.
Back a little bit further.
Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question.
Yeah. He must be a plant, right? Undercover for someone trying to kill them.
Something provoked him.
Yeah, or he, like I said, he was shooting in the direction of something and then like winged Kovalev.
He must have been startled to have such shitty aim.
Who shot first?
Right in the Icarite. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly.
So who killed
So
this
long,
guy?
Edmund Christo Basment.
Fucking blood.
How can we connect it all?
Bullet trajectory? I think so, right?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
Because, like, I think the stray bullets maybe hit something that caused the explosion, maybe? And then there's also the thing with the safe. And then we got this one, because the dead guy. Okay. It's throwing me that it leaves the places that we can analyze there. Like, I kind of would want them to disappear a little bit so that we don't have to, like, we know we did it, you know? So he's the one with the mustache. I need to get to this. I guess I gotta go around. Over here. There we go. What is this? Ooh, it's the bullet casing.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh boy. Damn, he was aiming at those two.
Why did he shoot his own people?
Had to do with green. It had to do with the law. Probably green?
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Oh no, no,
Turned
no, no,
against
no.
his own.
I don't think that's the case. I think they're pinning it on him. It seems too obvious that he would be the one who's killing everybody.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself. Treated the next guest with a hail of bullets.
So poisoned those guys. Killed these guys with the
Pioneered
guns.
a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got.
Killed that guy dead after getting winged.
And he finished off the crooked UC.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him.
But we haven't seen his corpse, have we?
He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
We do. So he shoots this guy because he's a witness, right? And he was trying to get the other guy. What am I analyzing? Aha, here. On the floor.
That's right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
You got it, ma'am. So he gets shot. He shoots this guy, finishes off that booth. So he kills that booth and this booth. The guy gets impaled by the neon sight. He doesn't have to do anything more.
Got a lead.
He keeps going.
The trail leads to this guy. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife.
Stabs this guy in the fucking forehead. So he really did do it. Damn, okay. The question is why then? I mean, he's trying to get away. He kills everybody here.
It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
Zicharites cut. I'll check the blood.
His Icarite's cut? What does that mean? Oh, like his Icarite's cut, like he can't access it.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training, years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun.
Loses the gun.
The impact knocked Kovalev off balance.
And then he loses his gun.
He dropped something.
The gun's there. Oh, right here.
Something new.
Fucking
Think
dynamite.
he blew himself up?
Woo! No, he blew up the ship. His own bar. Oh, to make it look like this whole thing was an accident, right? So he kills the guys in the booth, Park and the other guy. He shoots at this cop and that guy. He's taking everybody out in this bar specifically. And in order to cover it up, he blows up the bar itself. He blows up the ship. That's what I think. I'm detectiving the detective work. This guy comes at him because he's trying to protect the people who are here. More dynamite. He kills him.
How much did he have?
Fucking a lot of it's falling out of his fucking pockets, apparently. He stabs this guy.
We're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
He just doubles down. Here we go. So then where does he go? This way?
He really didn't like this job.
He climbs up here. What's he doing up here? Woo. Goes up here, maybe the safe? Oh my fuck! He was kidnapped?
Why didn't
Or-
he blow himself up sooner?
Good question.
He did it on purpose. Like suicide. bomb everything. Holy fuck. What is going on? I'm not even gonna guess.
Here.
I'm gonna shut up and analyze. So he's strapped full with all of the bomb stuff. He's getting shot at. Are they trying to stop him?
He kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
Get the safe. Holy shit.
Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that.
Yes, ma'am.
The safe should work again.
So it was a fucking Hail Mary gunfire out here. What the fuck?
Is it a real scotch?
Are you crazy? Go!
Take the bottle, leave the bottle. Take it. I bet it has something else in it.
The universe presented us with a gift. Gotta respect
Take the other
universe.
shit.
It's a card.
There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Literally just shove it in your pockets, fucker, and go.
Wait, there's something else.
Bro!
There's no time.
Just grab it!
See this? Green road to Kovalev.
I see. Now do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right.
I can think of better ways to spend the evening.
Definitely. Close the safe and get the fuck out of here.
Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish?
I wish I knew. Oh, fuck. Get out of here! I wish I knew what he looked like better when all this started, because I didn't realize he was the bartender.
Sarah, are you there?
Who would have thought that the fly that was buzzing over Green's corpse would get stuck on Icarus?
Oh, shit.
Can't find a window to fly out of.
You think you're a spider, huh? I felt someone else was behind it. Who's this?
And I suppose you're the spider, huh?
No, but there's one nearby. Buzz yourself around the ripest corpse. The one you missed.
How'd you get on this line? What if I don't feel like it?
How did you hack this line?
Focus on the corpse that Kovalev wanted to reach.
Time could be the net the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast.
Literally, though. Oh. Is he the real killer? Is he coming for us? So, which one is it? It's not this one, right? We already saw this guy.
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for big wigs like him. Unfortunately.
What did Green do to you? You worked with Kovalev. Why did Kovalev want to kill him so badly?
Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute. George Boyle, CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarite.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
Oh, fuck. You think that's justice? I don't take orders.
You must know something about me. Taking orders
I don't know if we
isn't
should
my
work with this
strong
guy.
suit.
Then listen to your conscience. You know this is your only chance to punish a man who's above all law. If you shoot through a Icarite, he won't instigate any more body taxes. It will take months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
Oh, fuck. Oh no, what do I do? Like, morally, to save the greater people, like, we're on the side of the people like us, right? The people that don't have the money to save ourselves, right? They're literally decommissioning people because of they taking the good bodies and implementing things that will make the rich live longer, healthier, faster, better, and kill out everybody who doesn't have that access and opportunity. So, like, it would be satisfying for someone like James to pull the trigger. On the other hand, if we give in to that, then we're no better than the criminals that we are fighting against, right? As a cop, as a detective, as somebody who is trying to be the better man. It's like, do we have morals or no morals? Oh my god, I don't know, because like a noir detective is like a little bit of both, but they almost always stand by their own sense of morality, and it usually errs on the side of like being the bigger person, even if they don't want to be. I want to be the hero that this dystopian cyberpunk New York needs, but not the one it deserves. But that's not our place, so I don't think I'm gonna shoot. I don't know if it's also worth working with this guy. Like, we don't know who this is. They could frame us for it, which they easily could because we did it. I think it's best to stay out of it. Like, let's not leave our guns, bullets, our DNA, all of this stuff. Like, let's not tamper any more with things than the way we already are. We already took stuff from the safe. That's bad enough. You know what I mean? But killing this guy, like, outright, I think is not gonna bode well for us or our career or anything like that. So, for all those reasons, I'm not gonna shoot.
This isn't right.
And what is right? Thousands of souls that will go to the memory bank. You can buy them time. Just pull the trigger.
No, I made my decision, fucker.
Really? No guts? Who are cops here to defend? People like Boyle or innocent folks? This is a chance for some justice.
So I really don't get a choice here? Oh, I do. 3 times. I almost just said fuck it.
What? They brainwashed you? Come on. Pull the trigger. Come on!
Fuck you. I'm nobody's puppet.
Yes, you are. They own you. You proved it.
Ah, James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out.
Holy fuck.
James, you have to get out of there.
Go, 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 go.
Hard. Icarus is about to go down.
Ooh. Did she bring her? Oh no, I guess we did it.
Almost.
Oh, I also wonder if that guy had like a little bit of control over us.
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Yeah, we got the card. I don't want to read that thing, that note that we got. I mean, like, I could see the scribbles a little bit, but I think we'll get to formally read it. So, I think I'm seeing the way that this game is kind of moving. Like, we do the investigation part, and then we take everything back to our apartment and, like, maybe analyze it. My guess would be that, like, we're gonna regroup with Sarah. We're gonna go back to my apartment and, like, lay out all of the evidence stuff. So, that's my guess, but maybe we just need to, like, move. Maybe we just have information. We just need to get going before someone else gets murdered. But this guy, this stranger that got into our head, it almost felt like, I mean, I know we were being, like, affected by, like, our bodies' ailments and stuff seems to sneak up on us. And particularly around important things, like, we found the jar, or, like, that casket of, or, like, we found that, like, weird vial of, like, stuff, and, like, we turned off our camera, and then that got, like, really weird. And without the pills, obviously seems to, like, be worse. But the stranger almost seemed like he caused that in us, like the blue stuff to come, and like us, you know, the anguish that we feel from those effects. But it almost felt like he was almost controlling our hand, like we were like physically trying not to shoot, you know what I mean? Like it would have been easier to give in than it was to resist. So I hope I made the right choice there in trying to not side with this mysterious guy who's trying to make me murder high-end politicians. We're already in enough shit, you know what I mean? And we're already doing things, like, offbeat. I think it's best if we stick to our own morals and our own self and, you know, get the comeuppance for everybody later, because, like, whatever we dig up will probably be enough dirt to really fuck them over later. At least that's the hope, you know what I mean? Because I want to be on the side of the people, but I don't think murdering this guy in cold blood out of nowhere on the request of somebody who's either involved in this chain of murders or knows about it and is very, well, suspicious and ominous. I don't think that's a good move, you know? So I stand by my decision. Okay, well that is another episode of Nobody Wants to Die. I love the mystery so far. It's very, very noir. They kind of play back and forth between like the old kind of noir jokes. Some of it sounds kind of like odd when it comes out, but like Sarah throws it right back at him. So like they have a really good banter. Like she wants to do things right, but she also is curious. So she's got the detective gene in her. Like you can tell that she wants to like find things out, but she also just doesn't want to fuck up her own career. And she's young enough to like not know the boundaries of pushing those limits, I think. And James obviously has been around the block quite a few times, having done this for at least half a century that he mentioned, so he's not really that bothered by like breaking and bending the rules, knowing that he's on the side of like right, or what he believes is right? So there's that. The mystery itself is getting like really deep. I wish there was a way to like review evidence, like an inventory system, because like I don't remember what Kovalov looked like, and I didn't remember what like Park looked like, and I guess I need to be more careful like analyzing the evidence, because like I didn't notice like Jane's scarf or anything like that. So like if there was a way to dive deeper into that, I'll figure that out when we do the next analysis for like some of this stuff. It's got that like old-fashioned, like very BioShock, very Fallout, like it's new future but also like old, right? It feels like the 1950s, the 1940s, like femme fatale, noir, classic stories, you know, Maltese Falcon kind of era. But it definitely, obviously with the technology and stuff, feels like it's got that kind of sci-fi edge to it. And it gives us a lot to think about, you know, especially with like the switching the bodies, the ailments, the politics of it that they're trying to kind of really explain to us. Fascinating all around. Episode 3 of Nobody Wants to Die will be right over here. And yeah, we'll just continue. We'll keep it going. I'm liking the sci-fi. I'm liking the dystopian world. It's getting interesting. I'm a little lost in the politics, but I hope you guys are following along with me. So we'll keep following the trail of blood. So I'll see you next time.